those high percentage looks.
For your detailed crew.
Back to Doncic. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Memphis ball.
And here are the Grizzlies. They've scored 10 straight.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
They're really working the paint now.
The Mavericks have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Morant. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been. Going so far for the Grizzlies. The free throw dropped for Brooks.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
And Brooks drops them both. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Pass to Jackson. And the jump by Jackson.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And here are the Mavericks now. After the basket by Memphis, Irving nails the wide-open jumper.
Something that's not talked about is that he is a high IQ player. You got to respect how fast Kyrie makes decisions. Especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Jones finds Brooks. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And here's MP from outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Hey, you look at the numbers that MP has been putting up. It's hard to believe that fans still would have preferred Shep Owens in the draft.
I know. I mean, I guess everyone is entitled to their opinion. But MP has shown he's at least worth the 18th pick. Fans can't ignore the numbers he's putting up forever.
Off target from outside. Outside Irving. Oh, Brooks with the steal. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's MP. Oh, another miss by MP.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again. Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Aldama comes in for Tillman. And it's Kennard in for MP. "20 seconds left in the first quarter. We'll go for a different look here. Christian Wood is checked in for McGee. Bullock comes in for Powell. Hardaway's checked in for Green. And Doncic has subbed in for Irving. And RJ, you took a part in a lot of playoff basketball. Compare the intensity of the regular season versus the postseason.
It's so different preparing for a regular season game than a postseason game. You have more experience. You understand what the other team is going to do. So the prep is that much more higher, but you also have to execute at an entirely different level.
Hardy is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Christian Wood. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's Hardaway. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Suns in Phoenix. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Oh, and trailing by double digits, who can you count on to continue to battle? He's answering in the affirmative.
Here's MP. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Adams finds Bain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Basket counts. MP's got his second basket of the night. And watching the 18th pick of the draft, MP, there was a lot of debate as to where he could get selected.
Yeah, there was a lot of film on MP, but not a real sense of his role. Teams like his intangibles, but weren't sure if the upside of taking him in the first round was there.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. After the basket by Memphis. Here's Hardy. From deep, here's Doncic. The shot won't fall, and Memphis taking it the other way now. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Here's Morant. The Mavs get their last shot to go. MP with it. Now Doncic defending. Shoots. The offensive rebound. Outside Bain. Goes back up. And he lays it in. Bain's got 11 points in the quarter.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Wood. Inside. Hardy's shot is good. Hardy's got 5.
Look at Wood finding ways to contribute. Sees an open man and drops a dime.
Morant, the pass to MP. Driving inside. Bain finds Morant. And here's MP from outside. Bullock puts it in. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Hardy's shot is good.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Now MP. Hey, from beyond the arc. Here's Adams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Adams has gotten his first bucket of the night.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
For Memphis, they've gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Bane against Hardaway. Now here's Bane, guarded closely. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Memphis.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Charity stripe shot, and Morant gets it to go on the assist from Bane. Morant's gotten his second bucket.
Just taking what the defense gives him.
Razi Kiwi Ki.
Keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back with you shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, you got to like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the court for Memphis, Brooks and Jackson.
Substitution on the
We'll
floor.
go for a different look here. McGee, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Powell comes in for Bullock. Green's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Hardy in for Kyrie Irving. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Clark is checked in for Adams. Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. MP is checked in for Desmond Bane. And it's Jones in for Morant. Hardy, and that one's good. And Green with the assist. Hardy's got 11.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game. You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Now here's MP. He has 7.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Count the basket, and you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
And stolen by Jones. And he comes up with a bucket. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.